Hello everyone. This video will go over the first part of the lab. We'll click here to access the fit simulation by pressing the control and left click the link. This is the simulation we need. We'll click on the play button. And this will give us those two options. I would go with the first option. This will enable you to run a program alternative to Java on your computer without the need to download Java. You can scroll down here and it talks about the system requirement. So if the link does not work for you for whatever reason, you may check the system requirement pertinent to your computer, whether it's PC or Mac or even Linux. So we'll go ahead and select the first option here. This will activate the simulation. For the first part of the lab, we'll select intro, which should be this one here. Now, before we start the lab, let me just show you how we can determine the direction of the velocity and the acceleration. As you see here on the lower left-hand side corner of the screen, you have the boxes beside show velocity vector and show acceleration vector checked. The velocity vector will be green and the acceleration vector will be red. So here, if we move this green insect up and down, you can see the velocity vector, which is the green one, and the acceleration, which is the red vector. So that's how we can tell about the direction of the velocity and acceleration. So we are asked to apply force to rotate the disk, and you can see here the ladybug is placed on the second circle parameter. We'll keep it there, that's the default position. So to set it to vibrate, we'll left click and then direct the disk in that direction. So this will get it to vibrate. Now, if you feel that you made a mistake, you can reset all by clicking reset all here. Everything will go back to its position and we can try again. It asks you to apply the force for a brief moment just to get it enough velocity and acceleration to be visible. Something like that, that's momentary here. You can apply another one to get it faster and so on. And I'm not going to show you the direction of the velocity and the acceleration because that's what you need to observe. Keep applying force for a moment here in order to get the vectors visible, because if the magnitude of those vectors is small, you'll not be able to view it. You see the blue vector here is the force I'm applying. You can always reduce the speed by going to the brakes here and apply force to stop it. And then try again, and the force, as you see, is the blue vector. Then we reset all and we can repeat the step or do a new step. One of the steps requires that we change the position of the ladybug from being placed on the second circle parameter to the first circle parameter. So I will move it to the first circle here. This is the first circle, this is the second circle. And also we are asked to drag the green insect and place it on the third circle parameter. That's here. The procedure asks us to set them to vibrate and again make sure to apply enough force so that the angular velocity is big enough for the velocity vector and the acceleration vector to be visible. And then you need to look at the ladybug and the green insect and decide which one has bigger velocity, which one has bigger acceleration, or are they equal. I'm not going to show you their vectors because this is part of the lab that you need to observe. Then in another step, you're asked to increase the speed of rotation until they get ejected, and you need to determine which one will be ejected first and why. So you'll keep increase the velocity until one of them get ejected. Alright, I hope you found this video educational. Feel free to email me any questions you might have. Thank you.